will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
First look at the Cowboys off.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Jackson to return. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants! An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Giants are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Prescott.
Slinging this out for Pollard.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. They're maybe not old hat, but you got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
Here's Gray on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. A first down throw for Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throwing. Prescott. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Jackson. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They're going to look to throw.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Looking to throw. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Complete right side to Hyatt.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Prescott.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
10 more there and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The New York set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe.
And now off to the races down the right side. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Great. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Gano's kick is good.
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. But Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to put an old Smokey into Bandit lair. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Prescott.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd.
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFL. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome. Over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays.
Completion just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the 2nd half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he is caught. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. CeeDee Lamb. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now the pressure gets there and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Azeez Ojulari coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Prescott now on 2nd down. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead lead is down to 2. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now back to throw.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Back to throw now on first down.
Another pass complete to Bellinger.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Handoff now. It's Gray with it.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. That feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
He's looking really, really sharp.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Prescott.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
This throw caught right around the 6. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken a fourth quarter lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Giants ready to come out now. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round so important?
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense that it was important to them because nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal, but now they know, at least they feel like it, they're moving on to the championship round. There's got to be no better feeling. They'll get that 24-hour rule in. Enjoy that before they look forward to the next opponent.
And down to the 36-yard line here. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. Now Gray. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. They run again here with Gray. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it now with Gray. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Aaron Gray, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for up here at back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the ground, it's Gray. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
23 yards on the play.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Giants now down by a field goal. 2:05 to go. They'll have 1 play here just north of the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Hyatt. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up second and 16 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. He'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gano's kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now Dak. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. Now Prescott. Able to find Gallup. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Here's Dak. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And he bats it away. Falls down incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. They'll change that dime. This has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Holding. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's a knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now out come the Giants.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid that can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just take extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So the next score wins here in the playoffs, and we will go as long as need be as they work here on 2nd down.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play? Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1 or 2 more big plays could get him in position for a game-winning field goal. Here's 1st and 10 now. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Powers through it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4.
Now Prescott. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Prescott.
is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Man, what a battle. I mean, what a game this has turned out to be, Charles, as we're going to have now a 5th